Estoy
So
grabando.
that sounds a great.
Me he olvidado grabar, estoy empezando a grabar ahora.
Ah, pues bien. Buenos días.
Buenos días. What a mess. Everything here is stupid, como tú dices.
Sí, things are not coming to us by chance. I was this morning with the week of forgiveness that these people of one mind are offering. There were two guys that were sharing as profound as the ego can take in this illusion. The two of them were at the same level. They reminded me of me and you because they have been sharing this together for a long time. And they were, going to the deepest possible definition for forgiveness, which is the undoing of the self.
Mm-hmm.
And not the talking about the undoing of the self, but the actual experience of willingness to undo the self in the moment, each moment, every moment, all the time, without exception. So this was so beautiful because it was really what I needed. Just to let me know you're getting what you're supposed to be getting, and there are no mistakes. Because I'm actually at that point.
Mm-hmm.
This is not anymore about forgiving people, forgiving situation, forgiving the body for body symptoms, forgiving anything. It's just being willing to be present with whatever without having any judgment of me being a person.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be present in the moment without being a person, even though the character is still seems to be talking and doing blah, 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 blah. And that's the only way that the utmost helpful, me cago en el inglés, coño. The utmost helpfulness will come through us.
Sí.
So I should stop talking.
No, está bien. No, I've been getting that same notion, what you're talking about. So I'm glad that you said it because you put it in words, my experience in the I can't even say how long, just a couple of days. I've been having that coming in. And I can't say it, I can't explain it like that. So it's for me, it's very helpful. So yeah. We are going to lesson 336, yo creo. Ajá. 336, la 336, ¿verdad?
Perfecto.
No sé, no tengo idea.
Forgiveness lets me know that minds are joined.
Mira, God knows. So I'm going to read it in Spanish.
Perfect.
Ok. El perdón me enseña que todas las mentes están unidas. El perdón es el medio a través del cual a la percepción le llega a su fin. El conocimiento es restituido una vez que la percepción ha sido transformada y ha dado paso enteramente a lo que por siempre ha de estar más allá de su más elevado alcance. Pues las imágenes y los sonidos tan solo pueden servir en el mejor de los casos para evocar el recuerdo que yace tras todos ellos. El perdón elimina las distorsiones y revela el altar a la verdad que se hallaba oculto. Sus blancas azucenas refulgen en la mente y la instan a regresar a mirar en su interior para encontrar lo que en vano ha buscado afuera. Pues ahí, solo ahí, se restaura la paz interior al ser la morada de Dios mismo. Que el perdón elimine en la quietud mis sueños de separación y de pecado, y que entonces pueda mirar al Padre en mi interior y descubrir que tu promesa de que en mí no hay pecado en verdad, que tu palabra permanece inalterada en mi mente y que tu amor reside todavía en mi corazón. El perdón me enseña que todas las mentes están unidas.
Nice.
That's nice because that goes very well with the chapter that I was listening to last night, el cuarto. Fourth chapter I listened to last night.
¿Lo escuchaste?
Sí, sí. Sí, sí, I'm trying to do what you do, where you listen to a chapter a day. I'm not
Yeah.
as consistent as you, but I figure.
Whenever you feel like trying.
Ajá. Entonces last night I felt like, because yesterday I spent it reading, I was reading the gospel, and I can only get through like 5 or 6 pages because those 5 or 6 pages I go back and I read again because it's, I don't know what was your experience, but I found it very exciting. And there are things that have to be reinterpreted. Pero en general,
exactly. No, the Holy Spirit was doing a whole interpretation. And yeah, it feels exciting in a way that even though the guy speaks in his own words, when the Holy Spirit translates what the content of what he's trying to express, I found many refreshing confirmations that I'm touching that with it, which is the ultimate purpose of being here.
Exacto.
Yeah, it was like, wow, yeah, I get it.
That's what it is. It's just like another thing. It has nothing to do with supposedly informed with the course, but it confirms what we're doing. It confirms the text. It confirms my learning, and just the experience of having to go through this with the Holy Spirit is just, that's what's exciting for me.
Truth is truth.
See. And then you can see how the truth just comes out, and it doesn't matter the form, it doesn't matter the label. It's going to come out when that's the purpose that we have in front for everything. And then you start to have these coincidences, and everything just comes in for that purpose, for your aid, to help you. And it's very exciting when you start to see that. It's like, wow, because that's the confirmation of the learning, and also a confirmation of what the text says, that we are cared for and loved, and we can't even understand the magnitude of that. But we definitely need the experience to develop the trust in that. That's what I did. And then I was listening to chapter 3. I finished 3, and then I listened to chapter 4.
So you were in heaven when you went to bed.
Ajá. Más o menos. You would think. The thing is that it's the duality, because you're in that heaven, and I have an app on my phone that's called Citizen that goes off when there's something going on around in the neighborhood. If there's, any police report, any.
Ay, nena, pero turn that off for you, por favor. What are you doing?
So last night, like around here for the past several weeks, there's been, actually longer, there in this area, it looks like there's like a band of carjackings, and I'm like, oh, there's another one. There's another one.
As long as you don't let it distract you.
No,
For laughing, it's okay.
yo lo bendigo. I bless them, and
yeah, don't let them hijack your mind.
no.
So were you planning to go to do the whatever?
La fotografía.
Uh-huh.
Just here. I'm not, I mean, right now, in the yard.
You mean in your garden or in the area?
in the yard. See, quite in the backyard or the front yard.
Okay.
It doesn't, you don't, the great thing about macro photography is that you don't have to go very far.
And you don't need a big landscape.
No, you don't need a big
Create
landscape.
it. Yeah.
You can make a big landscape out of something very small. And it's a perfect hobby for me. But you do have to get down on the ground.
Oh, damn.
And it's been raining.
Que quizás tenga que esperar a que se seque. Porque...
Nah, I have clothes for that. I have specific clothes for that to get dirty.
Okay, so everybody's gonna be muddy,
Sí.
including Lil.
No, Lilo, sí, Lilo's here.
He's right there. El mejor. He's the best. Mira. Leave me alone.
Ay, mi bebecito, mi bebecito. He's getting old. He's starting to stink like an
That's
old
the
dog.
best partner because he doesn't speak.
No. Monico, he's starting to stink like an old dog. Está
Me
poniendo-
too.
Tú, yeah.
Hey.
I had that
Yeah.
conversation with Adi. Adi says, why is he?
Yeah,
why
I
smell?
figured, you know, the body's gonna fucked up and eventually, and I started noticing that. You know, I take it as a good sign that I'm ready to leave. But it's strange, yeah. And when I look at it, you know, it's so different.
Hey.
Sí, yo sé.
But it's okay. The work is being done. You know, I don't distract with that. I just do the work and I know that I want to get it done all the time.
I see. Sí, sí.
So it's nice to be by myself.
Sí.
Today I was cleaning the apartment and knowing that I have only like 2 times more to clean. It brought me like a nice nostalgic feeling of gratitude.
Sí, sí.
And it felt good.
Qué chévere.
Felt good.
Mm. So I'm waiting for my aunt's message. I have an aunt that sends me a message every year. Tía you know, Tía Telma. Because this is also the anniversary of my mother's death.
Oh, that's right.
So she sends me.
Oh my gosh. Te
I
mandó
love-
una condolencia como una felicidad.
She says
the same time.
the first part of the message is like,
I'm so sorry for you.
we're thinking, we're praying, we've done the rosary, and we're thinking about your mother. And then after that, it's like, felicidades, it's your birthday. I love every year. I love those messages because it's the, como se dice, the just the position of like, you know, estamos triste, your mother's dead, but then felicidades, your birthday.
Maybe one year they'll mix them up.
Oh, she's very consistent. It's been every year, and I love her. The first year, it was great because you know the first year it was heavy. It felt heavy, and when I got that message, I was on the floor laughing. I thought it was hilarious.
Nice. That's the way it should be when we think of another who's passed. On the floor laughing.
Yes. Hey. Bueno, pues, no sé qué más. I don't know what else to say. Everything, yo me siento bien. I feel good.
Me too. Grateful, at peace, willing to surrender everything, to undo everything,
Sí.
and to not confuse myself with different forms that are really nothing.
Sí.
Committed, devoted,
Devoted, committed. Bien fuerte.
Yeah, devoted to my happiness, which is the happiness of everybody. Prendieron la jodida guagua. So they turn on the bus, so maybe it's time. Gary, you want to say anything before we leave?
No, but thank you.
Okay.
No,
Have a great day.
You all too. Again, happy birthday and enjoy your macro photography session.
Well, let's see if it happens. So, but that's the plan.
Exactly. We will see the photos.
Sí, te lo
Sí.
envío. Los amo. Thank you so much.
Adiós.
Adiós.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.